My wife doesn't like me touching her anymore. That's no fun. My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and I'm going to be candid with you. I'm going to talk about what is the most common reasons for women not being open and receptive to their husbands. And I'm not going to get into the social commentary about how women are mistrained, but they are. Rather, we're going to talk about your marriage and your relationship with your wife and what you're probably doing that is wrong. But I don't want you to stop at this video. Subscribe to the channel so you can learn more about marriage, so you can achieve the happiness and the love that you envisioned when you asked your wife to marry you. So usually what happens is that men are insensitive to the needs of their wives. And because men are so simple, you might say, they want feedback. They ask questions, and it doesn't work. You need to be sensitive to her on all levels, not just physically, not just what turns her on or turns her off, not just the sensory stuff, but you also have to be aware of and sensitive to her emotional state and her psychological state. So most men joke about how women want to just talk about things without realizing that this is very important for them. It sort of opens doors for them, for their husbands to psychologically come in. So one of the most important things for a man to understand and then to apply is that his wife has a need to express herself to a listener. Are you a listener? I would wager that you're not. And being a listener is a deep thing. You have to listen not with the idea that you're hearing what's going on so you can fix things, because they don't want you to fix anything. They just want you to hear them, to listen with understanding and sincerity, sincere understanding. So that's a big thing. Another big thing is that your timing has to be good. If you want your wife to be interested in you, you have to gauge the timing. Women are very sensitive. And they're very sensitive to all sorts of things. And you have to be psychologically embracing her, which sends a message of protection, meaning that she can go nuts, she can be happy one second, angry the next second, and you're a constant. You're not reacting. You're there for her all the time. Most men don't understand this about women. And they respond to them as if they were men. And that won't work. You have to tune into your wife enough to start gaining understanding of her needs from her point of view. Not so that you can fix them, but so you could be aware and allow her to be herself in her space, which is part of your space. Your space being the space of the two of you. Usually, when women don't allow their husbands to touch them, it's a metaphor that you're not touching their heart. You're not there for them. You know, you can and you should learn as much as you can about marriage through these videos by signing up, but you got to go further. Get one of my books or take the course for men so you could really grasp marriage and your wife and yourself in the entirety for the purpose of achieving the reason you got married in the first place. To be happy. To be happier every single day of your life. Happier than the day before. That's how it is for me. And many of those who take the course for men and the course for women also learn how to do this. It's an education that's being missed. Then there's some other reasons why women don't want to be touched. Some men actually think when they work out at the gym and they come home, they have that manly smell and women fall for them. Nonsense. Men should be clean. They should be well groomed. You need to be sensitive to your wife's perception of you. You have to be attractive to her. And that means physically as well as psychologically and emotionally. You have to be aware of what turns her on, why she would want to touch you. Why does your wife not want to touch you? What will make your wife want to touch you? You can't ask. You can't ask. But you can pay attention. You could do some introspection. You could look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself candidly, why would she not want to touch me? What am I doing? What am I not doing that's causing this? Think about being with another person is that it's a very personal thing. And I can tell you the most important thing is for you to learn how to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you're not going to be able to take your marriage to the next level. Never mind just getting to the basics of having normal sexuality and normal intimacy. You have to learn how to pay attention. You have to learn what to pay attention to. So, have a course for men. You could always use that. Have books that I've written that will be helpful. And of course, subscribing to this channel will help too. You have a long way to go. If your marriage is at this point, it's hitting near critical ending. And you don't want it to go any further. It's the time to take this as a wake-up call. That's what I would say. I hope this was helpful to you. You could write in to our counselors. It's a free service at the Marriage Foundation. And we will do everything we can to help you improve your marriage. Take care and God bless. And thank you for spending time.